What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. We are back with another video. It's a whole bunch of like drama going on, and to be completely honest, I was not going to address it at all. I really wasn't. But I was gonna leave it at that. At last night, that was me. I was gonna leave it at last night and just be done. I guess we could just get into all of the questions and all the things that I'm seeing here on YouTube. And you know, right now, I'm just, to be completely honest, I'm really so unbothered. I feel good, okay? But I feel like people felt like they deserve to know the truth, and you know, with all the exposure and all this extra jazz or whatever. So here I am to give it to you. So where do I start? I don't even know where to start. Y'all know I went live last night and I was addressing, I'm not even gonna use names, a certain individual that's affiliated with my child's father. I got a screenshot sent to me that she was commenting on another reactor's video. I haven't spoke on this woman in a year. I know you're probably like, then why is she coming out the woodworks now? Your guess is as good as mine, to be completely honest. I don't know what it is, what her purpose is, what her move is, what she's trying to do with this situation. A lot of people are thinking that we are in this together and we're doing it for money and to grow her channel, because apparently she's making a channel. But I refuse to get on YouTube and talk about myself, like allow anyone to talk about me like that. Or my family, okay? I refuse at the end of the day. She said that she needed her side to be heard. I am so proud of you. You got your side out, but you're a whole year late. If you really wanted to get your side out, you should have did it when I made the videos and addressed everything whenever you and Philip were together. You're a year late. It's old news. I was literally moved on to the next, but I guess she felt like I wasn't, because I don't know, because it's getting closer to the time that Philip's supposed to get out. So she's getting a little worrisome, you know, about the whole situation. She thinks that Philip's gonna come here, or she doesn't know where he's gonna go, and she doesn't like that. So with that said, she decided to go into this other YouTuber and write on her page, and it was just kind of talking mess. And then I seen more stuff. I don't know what all was said, but I do know that she is affiliated with this social media blog that I have a thread on. I'm not gonna even speak on their names. She is affiliated with them. She has her own password. She has her own account on that website. So, and you know, 9 times out of 10 people that have that account are 9 times out of 10 trolls. And she literally was quoting things that I get quoted a lot on my channel. And I told her, when she decided to go on my Facebook page, after she deactivated her Instagram, she decided to go on my Facebook page and make herself be known. Who does that? If you're not looking to be seen, who does it? I'm gonna let that sit in for a little bit. So she decided to go to my Facebook page and comment. She wrote threads on threads on threads on threads on threads on threads on threads. And I know her, I know any female, period. What do females do whenever they kind of like get exposed or get, you know, something's about to go down? What do? We go in, we hurry up, and we delete. Was done, the thread was over. It was nothing but drama, and it was just like, look, I didn't say one thing. Let me say this first. I didn't say one thing about her body when she had babies or anything. I don't drag her by her physical appearance or anything that she has going on. But she did get on there and she tried to drag me on my page. And I'm just like, girl, who cares how I look? Let me be fat. Let me be fat over here on my YouTube page, okay? Let me be fat. Let whoever I'm with love me, okay? I'm not worried about my child's father, but obviously you are. And she kept preaching how she's not worried about him, and yet she decided to beg Philip. And this is not even coming from Philip to me, it's coming from everybody, okay? It's not just me. She begged him to move down here to Texas. And me and Philip are at a point now that we can talk to each other, and I had to tell him, look, boo. Just because we're not together doesn't mean we're best friends and we're not homies. But you're not gonna come and tell me about your baby mom wanting to come move down here. And he was like, she's crazy. Why would I want her to live here? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know why she would want to come down here to Texas. I mean, I get it. She wants her son to know his dad. That's, or let me rephrase it all. Her son and her daughter. She does have 2 kids. But my thing is, she asked him if she could move in with him. She said, can we move in with each other and not be together? Me personally, I could never move in with my child's father. Hell no, okay, let's just say that. He can come visit, that's perfectly fine. If you want to spend a night and, you know, be with the kids, that's perfectly fine too. But she said that she wanted to move in with him. Sorry, I hear my kids in the background. They are in their crib, it's bedtime. Another thing she said on the live last night, she actually decided she wanted to kind of just address everything. And girl, I'm all for it. You know, sometimes you gotta let it out to feel better about yourself, because I let my video out, right? You guys know, I addressed everything from the get. Whenever me and Philip broke up, I let it all out. I get it, I get that, okay? But my thing is, what made you want to do it now? What brought you to this now? And everyone was like, Jasmine, she's not worried about Philip. She got a whole husband and she has a baby. She's pregnant. That's what I said. But she clearly is worried about him. All I can do is tell y'all what I know personally, going off of everybody, listening to everybody, not just Philip, but listening to everybody. You know, Philip, we're so open that it's kind of like best friends type open. He can tell me what the fuck he want to tell me, and I'm listening, and it's just like, oh, okay, do you, bro? Do you? He knows me now. Now we're in a place that he knows what I'm doing and I know what he's doing. Okay, period. With that said, she got on Facebook and she was just addressing all this stuff and just kind of trying to bash me and trying to bash my career here on YouTube and my job here on YouTube. She was trying to drag it and like get a real job, but baby, and she tried to drag the fact that I wear wigs. Girl, who cares? If a company is gonna pay me $600 or $400 to put on a hair and then stun it, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Why wouldn't I do it? Who wouldn't do that? Who would turn that down? And she's like, well, I have a 9 to 5. Look. She runs to tell Philip all her personal information. Just know he comes back and tells his mom, he tells me, he tells all of us. We know a lot about you. We probably know more about you than you know about yourself, to be completely honest. And for her to say that, I begged Philip, let me say one thing, honey. Let me say one thing. Me and Philip was in a relationship for 14 years. We was actually engaged. We actually got engaged. Because, you know, at first we was just like every other couple was like, oh, we're engaged. But he actually proposed to me the year, was I pregnant? I was pregnant with the twins. It was that year. He proposed to me when I was pregnant with the twins. Now, when I found out that he went to Iowa, I seen them pictures on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, I seen the pictures, and when I seen those pictures, I was just like, bro, like, okay. They was like, he's having father-daughter time. I don't care, because you know what? Philip lied to me when he went out there to see her, and little that people know that me and Philip broke up right before we had our twins. Right before we had our twins, we actually broke up. I told him when I found out he was in Iowa, which was by my brother's best friend, sister. I found that out. She sent me a picture of Philip and her, and that's when I found out about the baby. She sent me a picture and was like, are you and Philip in an open relationship? And I was like, no, you know, like the fuck. And he was like, well, she brings this girl around, and but everybody keeps telling me that she's a hoe and whatever, because I guess she's having sex with everybody. Like, we have a small town, and we're like here. So when you're fucking somebody and having sex with them, you're gonna find that out real easy. So and I was just like, what? So, you know, I hit him up, and in my mindset, he's supposed to be at a study. I didn't know he was with her. I didn't know anything. What? And so I told him to keep his ass in Iowa. You know what he did? He begged me to come back. Now that's where you get begging from. He begged me to come back and fix our relationship, and I was so angry with him because I was like, why would you do this? Why? If you really, I kept saying, and you know, I was at that point in our relationship, I was like, if you really want to be with this young woman, then Philip, you can go. I told him that. And he just was like, no, I want to be with you. He had a choice to stay there with her or come back here with me. He decided to come back. right before my water broke, the day before. See, it's like a little bit of shit that y'all don't see and shit that y'all do see. Like I said, I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to bash my baby daddy. I'm not here to bash, they say he got 11 kids. Girl, I don't know. I mean, I listened to the video and I calculated 10 when she was doing the math. Cause to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't the one that's not claiming kids. Philip didn't claim that little girl. I hate to say this, but when I brought the fact that I seen that picture of him holding that little girl, he did not claim that child. He said that she was a hoe and he didn't know if it was his. It got to a point where the child started getting older and I started seeing features in her and I was just like, nigga, and you know, I was talking to my homegirl and I'm like, nigga, that's your child. Like, you can't sit here and lie to me and say that it's not. We literally just left it at that. We wasn't even in a good place right before he got arrested. We was just taking care of the twins. Like, we was not in that kind of place to where that me and Philip was just on point. Like I said, this video is not even about him. But since he is the main person in this situation, I guess this video is just leaning more towards him. But I'm not here to bash. I'm not here to talk about him because he's not here to defend himself, right? And that's why I said, why don't I let him, I will gladly pull my camera and be like, Philip, speak your piece and let him talk. And I will put up a picture and let him video record on the phone for you guys to get the truth out, okay? So with that said, like I said, she decided to keep going on my Facebook posts, kind of just talking about me, my appearance, and how I look. And I'm just like, girl, just, you sound dumb. And you know, people were like, Jasmine, you were just as dumb. You stuck around, but at least I admitted to what I was dumb about. Has she admitted it? No, she just still saying, oh, I was young and Philip did this, he did that. Now let's go back to all that. Philip's mom did decide to go on Facebook and drop a post because she saw the thread, she saw the video, the live stream, and the live stream was not good. It was not a good look for her. People saying for me, I'm not even with the man, okay? She is the one, and you know what's so crazy? I kind of want to be like Philip, like, I'm gonna let him talk. You know what? Hopefully he decides he wants to get on YouTube and speak his piece because I will let that man talk. Because I want to know too. I'm just as curious as y'all. Like, is it more than this? Like, she's making it seem like you want her and she don't want you, but we all know it's both ways. And you know, like I said, Asia was always the person that, you know, I thought that Philip was over her, and Asia was the person that always said that she didn't mind being a side chick, okay? And what can I do with that? You know, I mean, all I can do is say, Philip, you need to cut this off right now if you want us to work. And I'm cut her off. I'm done with her. It's pointless for us to keep this shit going because I don't have time. I want my family to be, you know, whole. I don't want us to be how our parents was. You know, both our parents are separated, and he kept saying he didn't want that. I guess we're going, I feel like I'm rambling. I know it's probably a lot for y'all, and I'm kind of just going by everything that I'm seeing, and you know, Facebook posts and all this stuff. And she tried to say, yeah, tag Philip's mom. I don't care. She's like, she don't know nothing about me, honey. Philip tells his mom everything. She knows just about everything, okay? She knows everything about every last one of us. Every last one of us, all his baby mamas, she knows everything. And I'm not here trying to defend anybody, but she knows everything. And I'm not here defending Philip. I'm not here, I'm defending myself. Because it's the comments and the posts and the videos are that Jasmine knew what was going on. And everyone is saying that I had something to do with Philip prostituting her. That I should have been charged for being an accomplice to what was going on. Oh my God. Honey, I didn't know anything about this until you got arrested. Until you got arrested. I knew what she did, y'all. I knew what she did before she met Philip. I knew about all of that because she tried to befriend me on Instagram with a very interesting page. Her page had naked pictures and naked video, you know, naked stuff, and I noticed that a lot of people were following her on her page. It's so much I don't know about this woman. Like, she's made a fake Facebook account, and she tried to drag me. Like, she befriended all of my friends. This is before I was doing YouTube. And she tried to use, I say before, but before I got to where I'm at now, she tried to use that to break me and Philip up. Like, she was like, she got a fake video of a penis and all that stuff, and she tried to do so much, and she's like, tag Philip's baby mama Jazz in this stuff. Like, she did the most. It was crazy. But that's for neither here or there. The situation is what's going on right now. And right now, she decided to do this for clout. And I don't know, people keep saying that we're doing this together, but honey, I refuse to do anything with that woman but beat her ass. That's what we can do together. We can square up together. But I refuse to do anything with that woman, period. Anything that has to do with me making my money. She can say that she got her job and she got this and that. If you have your job, why are you on Facebook bugging me? Why is she on Facebook bugging me, huh? You get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you here trying to start drama with me a year later? And people's like, she dragged her and her child. I've never, ever dragged your child. The only thing I've said is that you trifling. And please, the lady in the back, Brenda, Sally Lou, is it okay to sell yourself and be proud of it to take care of another family when the girl is on bed rest? And when I was working, is it okay for her to come to my house and sleep in my house? And I'm not, let me say that, I am not saying it's just her fault, because we all know it's Philip's fault too, because he allowed it. But you know what? She is woman. She's a woman, and she's woman enough to say, you know what? I'm bigger than this. I'm better than this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna stoop down to this level and allow this man to put me in this position. And I know he has a whole family. Whew, child. I have to control myself. That's why I decided to do a video instead of go live, because I would get so worked up about this stuff. I am over the fact of Philip and his baby mama Asia. I'm over them. I've been over them. I've been living my best life. Like, you might not see it, Asia, but honey, I am happy. I am happy, okay? And she's saying I'm living at home with my 4 kids with my mom. Where's my mom? I am happy. Be happy for me. I'm happy for you that you got married. Girl, you know when I found out you got married, I didn't even know, first of all. But when I found out, when someone told me, I was like, I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she moved on and decided to just be done with everything. Because you know what? I'm done. I'm good. Now, what Philip decides to do or try to do does not have anything to do with me. If he decides to try to work stuff out with me, that's Philip. Right now, in my mindset, my mind frame, my everything, I am done. I moved on. I'm in a whole relationship. A whole relationship. But now that we're done with the whole Asia thing, I don't know what else Asia is saying, you guys. Whatever she says, that's her. That's her, okay? I am moved on from Philip, Asia. Asia, you can have him, okay? Honey? And Asia, don't bite the hand that feeds you, okay? Because, bitch, I fed you. I gave you this platform. Because I'm pretty sure you already started your YouTube channel because you was on some, I'm about to start a YouTube channel, guys. If that ain't clout, then I don't know what it is. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, baby girl, okay? My camera died. And just because I do not put my relationship out here on YouTube doesn't mean nothing. And yeah, he knows everything that's going on because he actually watched a video on YouTube, and child, he actually watched a video on YouTube, and that video was just so disgusting. I told him, once I got a screenshot sent to me, and I said, baby, go look at this video, tell me what it's about. He was like, what kind of title is this? And it was so disgusting. It almost, did it break me? It didn't break me, but it touched a nerve. That video touched a nerve.